What is up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat, and we are here today doing the Sunken Castle, which I sort of gave you a preview of. It looks like we were going to have sort of a biome change, but let's get started with the level, because you never know how long these are going to run. Seriously, who the hell built this place? All the columns are out of line. Well, it is sunken underground, give it some credit. Even so, the opposing walls have different numbers of pillars, and the floor tiles aren't even patterned neatly. It's a really sloppy job. Since when did you guys become such architecture enthusiasts? Details matter, Ryder. Why would someone go to all the effort of building something as grand as this castle without making sure the pillars lined up? Makes no sense. Maybe the architects, constrained by budget and resource issues, prioritized the functional aspects of the castle's layout in order to facilitate entity-to-entity interaction over its aesthetic properties. I reckon the designers were just lazy. He's getting all intellectual there. Let's destroy the furniture. Chair, you are mine. Alright. Let's have a look around. And always, first and foremost, I like to tab around a little bit and figure out what we have to see here. And they are right. This place does look a little messy. It appears as though we can make a straight line for the exit if we want to. But there are a lot of other things to explore as well. So, let's go ahead and we're going to go north first. Encounter! I'm going to sprint in and stab a bat. And then these other bats are going to sprint in and stab us back. Dick bats. I'm going to kill that one for sure, and hopefully kill that one so that we don't have to worry about any more bats running around like crazy. Got a bunch of bony friends in here as well, so we're going to try and cut them apart and turn them into an anthropologist's dream. However, I think they're immune to being lightning bolted, so we want to avoid that. I don't think anybody else is actually going to be able to get over to them and deal damage before they actually close ground with us. And so rather than allowing them to have the initiative, we're just going to kind of dance in and out and figure out what's going to happen. And there goes a couple of final kills right there. I just got tongue-tied for no apparent reason. We'll grab all of that treasure. I don't know if there's anything we can do with those. Let's continue on our way. Encounter! Looks like we've got a couple of combats and a skeleton. I'm gonna try and get the hell on out of the way. That bat's probably gonna get to bite somebody though. Looks like Ryder was the chosen one. I'm gonna stab him and then put him into guard mode, just in case this skeleton is a bit more spry than we thought. And he was, so I'm glad I decided to do that. Then we shall hit him with our balls of fire, and now he's gone. He has passed into another skeleton-y world. And I'm gonna really, really hope that these spikes don't injure us. Well, what did that do for me? Let's find out here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. A little bit of oversight on there on my part. I was holding the button down, and now I'm regretting it. I think I'm going to deactivate those. I don't really see the point in having those activated unless something comes at me soon. It's like there's actually a gate right there that we're not going to be able to get through. I didn't see the gate open, but let's check it one more time and see what happened here. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't like specifically looking at the gate. I think the gate went down. Yeah, it did. So we're gonna have to choose somebody we want to sacrifice back up in there. But until we absolutely have to, I prefer to keep everybody in our group. I'll probably do Ryder since he seems to get the least amount of combat experience. Let's have a look around some of these other rooms. The line of sight in some of these is gonna be a big problem for us. They really like Ryder. I don't know if he put on like his bat spray or something, but those bats just absolutely love him. They're coming straight at him. Every time he shows up, they're on him like a bum on a nickel. Just crazy, crazy stuff. I think he can actually come over here and hit somebody in the face too. And we'll have Ryder do the same. That leaves us with our ranged option. So I think it's gonna lay into that Necromancer before he gets a chance to do any. Oh, there's a bunch of them. So yeah, we want to get moving here. Down goes that combatant. And I'll also have Ryder do something similar to at least get rid of one of these guys, maybe. Well, we did a pretty good job there. I'm not gonna be upset about it. Only one skeleton managed to get through, and he did a little bit of damage. Oh, that Necromancer's actually got like pugilist skills. That's bad. Never before have the Necromancers fought back in this capacity. It's okay though, we're gonna hack straight through him. Because he's got his back turned, we are gonna get some critical hits in there, which can be nice. Down they go, and then we'll finish off this last one. Ryder's gonna take a right hook to the face. And now that's all cleared out. Let's have a look around and make sure there's not any treasure chests around, because there are a lot of weird pillars here that they could hide stuff behind. I get the feeling my efficiency in completing this game is about to go down by like ass tons, but we'll still keep an eye out. These bookcases are kind of throwing me off, like maybe you can like use a book in them or something and they open stuff up. I have no idea. Destroy some more furniture. Let's have a look around using our map. And the exit's like right there, so let's continue to explore a tad. And I think they just want you to suffer for your gruel here. Like you've actually got to like teleport through to get at some of these yum treasures. Looks like we've got another encounter, which is actually a really heavy-handed one. I'm gonna back off really hard. We're gonna do the best we can with this one. This one has the potential to be really ugly. There's so many of them, God. That is a pretty good Orcish horde. We are like one step away from a wog. How did he get so much AP? Compared to his friends, he managed to make a lot more ground than the rest. Was he like a boss or something? Alright, so we've dealt some damage. Let's go ahead and bulldoze through him. I'm actually going to use his remaining AP to just use him as a human shield, since he's very likely to take a ton of damage in the next turn. And then from here, I think that's probably worth it. So now let's really hope that his guard mode gets the job done. It looks like it's going to. 7's not going to bring him down, but we're not going to be able to tank with him anymore in the future. Definitely going to have to come up with a new plan. A little bit more chain lightning. A little bit more fire. A couple stabby stabs. Oh, and I accidentally skipped a turn, but it's okay. She'll finish the job off. Let's go ahead and have a look around at some of the treasure we might be able to have here. And now that's a little bit vexing right there. I'm not really sure how to deal with that. That seems like it would be so much fun just like destroying crates all day. That's what I need. I need a job where they let me destroy crates all day. So how do you open this is my question. Like very clearly that's blocking an entrance right there, but I'm not seeing any like device or switch or anything to undo it. Let's have our entire group head back up to the top and we'll deal with this little room up in here. And once we figure it out, we'll kind of see where the breadcrumbs lead us, I suppose. And it's gonna make me manual walk everybody over here. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Probably should have handled my biz over here while I had the option to, but instead we're left doing this the long way. It's alright. I mean, my kingdom for more teleporters, but I can live with it. I'm gonna send our tank through and he's gonna flip the switch. I'm willing to bet there's some way to do this without taking damage, but I'm not seeing it right now. Like I said, I'm not a puzzle guy, which then begs the question why I would play a puzzle game. Well, because I thought it was going to be more RPG-y. There's teleports around that we could conceivably use to get people back from behind enemy lines here. But like weird things have the potential to happen on this side. Well, I don't see how that helped me. Didn't open up any of that. So then my suggestion would be, I wonder if that like reversed the puzzle maybe? Yeah, it reversed the puzzle. Okay. So now we're back in business, and I didn't want to trigger this door down here because I have a feeling there's going to be a bunch of nasty little bastards that are going to try and come at us the moment we do it. Yep, that's about what I figured. Got a serious zombie problem here. Maybe see if we can get rid of them and really hope that they don't respawn. Oh my. This is a big, big issue. Well, pick a direction, I guess. Let's see if maybe... Let me just isolate as much of the damage as we can. They only have 4 AP. God. Wasn't expecting that kind of a shenanigan. That was definitely a grab your brew moment. Little bit tricksy there. I wonder if chain lightning works on zombies. I can only hope that it does, because that's going to be a very efficient way to wipe out zombies if it can work. And it did work that way, which I'm appreciative of. That one's gonna get a freebie, unfortunately, so he's back in business. So I guess we'll see how many times we can butcher these. No respawn there. Alright, so a little bit of luck right there. Not a lot of respawns, we did okay though. Let's go ahead and let the zombies have their turn, because zombies were people too, I mean, and so if we're not going to adhere to the rules of the board game, we can at least extend a friendly hand to our zombie friends and be like, listen, you can take a turn now because I choose to allow it. But don't overstep your boundaries, zombies. Don't do it. And down go a few more. That time we weren't so lucky with our respawns. Bring down some of the melee characters. I'm going to stack them up in the corner. Can't get anything else done, but they are going to have to come at us. And the sheer amount of treasure down here is very, very... Well, it gives me heart. I am filled with heart. I'm like Link on a very, very good day. Down go a couple more zombies. And with that fireball right there, we should be able to wrap this up. And there it is. So the combat is over. I don't know what's going to happen if I step on that stone. Let's read the sign. Alive inside. I don't even know what that means at all. Maybe this switch will open that down there? No. What did that do? I don't precisely see how that helped me. A little odd, actually. I'm not positive what that activated. Let's have a bit of a look around and see. Although maybe it... I don't know. Is it a combination of like everything that opens that? No? Okay, it's not every switch in the level that does it. Not really sure what to say right here. I mean, there is one more room left. But there's no switches in there either. Weird. Well, in the interest of time, I'm not going to spend my time like clicking on every single wall because I've done that on 2 or 3 other levels and never found anything yet. And frankly, I just don't find that to be a very good use of time while we're on camera. We do have some fairly interesting things to consider. Like, are the lampposts activated, or... It's a couple levels now where there's obvious locations. Oh, maybe he can just teleport through the wall. I hadn't thought about that aspect of it, but maybe we should try that out with Ryder and just see if he can teleport through. He can. He can teleport through bookcases. Alan, please add details. Okay. Alan. He's here. Taking a brief look. I don't remember my tanky guy being right here. That's weird. I feel like there's a ghost inside my game right now, but I know that can't be true. Just like one bat. Or do they spawn behind me too? Nope, they didn't spawn behind me. In either case, let's get people into the room. I can almost promise I missed some treasure in here. There's just so many little walls that you can overlook. Maybe in that corner over here. Let me go look real fast because I'm gonna feel terrible if I don't. Nope, can't go in that corner. So I suppose there may not be anything in here? I don't know. I'm not the master. I wonder what happens if somebody dies. Oh, good. Bit more damage taken there. And obviously I think our tank is probably going to get wounded now. Yep. Let's think about seeing who we can blow up with an AoE. And that actually was fairly successful. And I want her in front of the door. Simply... Oh good, that did bounce around at that range. I was concerned that it might not. With our warrior, I'm concerned to put him into combat because any tiny little tap right now, he's got a glass jaw at the moment. If he takes any damage whatsoever, he's just gonna go down super quickly, and I think if somebody dies, we're probably gonna get punished for it somehow. No, that's not what I wanted you to shoot at. I want you to shoot at him. There we go. All of them now dead. Let's go ahead and put a couple fireballs on the Necromancer since they now take swings at us. I was gonna try and get her killed, but it didn't work out that way. And down they go. So that's gonna be the end of that right there. Let's go ahead and break down all of these crates. Sans crowbar. And once we've got that, a little bit more treasure. God, I just know that I've probably missed everything here, but I just don't want to like tempt fate on this. It's not that I don't want to tempt fate, it's like I don't want to walk around in circles for 45 minutes trying to find like treasure chests that I have no idea if they exist anyways. If it gave me a count of how many treasure chests there were up front, I would search more, but since I don't even know if I've gotten them all at this point, like a little chime would be nice. Another level down, 3 out of 3. So actually we did our job there. Let's go to the customize characters menu. I don't think we unlocked anything. Nope, but my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Dungeon Dashers. I hope to see you guys next time, and take care out there, everybody.